In January 2025, China unveiled an ambitious AI development action plan committing a staggering $137 billion over 5 years to enhance its artificial intelligence capabilities. This announcement is set against a backdrop of escalating competition between the U.S. and China in the AI sector, particularly after the U.S. imposed export controls to limit China's access to advanced semiconductors, which are critical for AI training. Historical context and timeline. China's journey toward becoming a global AI leader can be traced back to its 2017 roadmap, which aimed for the country to dominate AI technology by 2030. The goals were further refined in 2020 when the plan called for iconic advances in AI to demonstrate progress. However, the landscape shifted dramatically in late 2022 when the U.S. introduced export controls aimed at curtailing China's access to cutting-edge chips necessary for advanced AI development. This move came shortly before the launch of OpenAI's ChatGPT in 2023, which showcased a significant leap in AI capabilities, leaving China scrambling to catch up. By 2024, major Chinese tech firms like Alibaba and Tencent had begun releasing competitive AI models, signaling a rapid closing of the technological gap. The January 2025 announcement of a $137 billion investment marks a pivotal moment in this ongoing rivalry as China seeks to establish a robust AI infrastructure to support its ambitions. Key components of the AI Action Plan. 1. Massive investment in infrastructure. The investment will be directed toward the construction of advanced data centers, which are essential for enhancing computing power required for AI development. By mid-2024, China had already reported approximately 250 data centers either operational or under construction, contributing to a significant increase in the nation's computing power, estimated at 230 exaFLOPS. Nonetheless, this still places China behind the U.S. 2. Response to U.S. initiatives. The U.S. reacted to China's advances by launching the Stargate Project, a $500 billion initiative involving major tech players like Oracle and OpenAI, aimed at creating a robust network of data centers across the U.S. This project underscores the shift in focus from purely algorithmic advancements to the infrastructure necessary to support AI technologies. 3. Technological innovations. Both nations are striving for breakthroughs in AI technologies. Chinese companies such as DeepSeek and ByteDance have introduced high-performing AI models that require fewer resources compared to their U.S. counterparts. This trend indicates a potential shift in how AI capabilities are realized, emphasizing efficiency and resource optimization. 4. Challenges from export controls. The U.S. export controls sought to limit China's access to advanced semiconductors, but loopholes have allowed Chinese firms to stockpile or acquire chips through unconventional means. Despite these restrictions, Chinese developers continue to produce competitive AI systems, raising questions about the effectiveness of the U.S. measures. 5. Global implications. The competition for AI supremacy has significant implications for global power dynamics. As countries choose between U.S. and Chinese AI solutions, the outcome of this rivalry could reshape economic and security landscapes worldwide. Comparative analysis of sources. Source 1 emphasizes the historical context and highlights technological advancements made by Chinese companies, while also discussing the implications of U.S. export controls. It underscores how Chinese firms have made significant progress despite the restrictions. Source 2 focuses on China's investment strategy and infrastructure growth in response to the U.S.'s Stargate Project. It underscores the commitment of Chinese local governments and tech companies to enhance digital infrastructure. Source 3 highlights the U.S. private sector's response with the Stargate Project, emphasizing the shift from software innovation to hardware infrastructure. It reflects on the broader implications for national security and the competitive landscape. Conclusion. In summary, both China and the U.S. are heavily investing in AI to secure technological and economic advantages, with China's recent commitment of $137 billion marking a significant escalation in its efforts. The interplay between infrastructure development, regulatory measures, And innovation will continue to shape the competitive landscape in AI. As each nation strives to outpace the other, the ramifications of their rivalry will extend far beyond technology, potentially reshaping global economic and security dynamics for years to come. The recent developments in the U.S. China AI race reveal several counterintuitive insights that challenge conventional expectations about technological dominance and the effectiveness of regulatory measures. 1. China's rapid advancements despite export controls. The U.S. has implemented stringent export controls to limit China's access to advanced semiconductors, a crucial component for AI development. However, these measures have not significantly hindered China's progress. Surprisingly, Chinese companies like DeepSeek and ByteDance have launched AI models that efficiently utilize fewer computing resources compared to their U.S. counterparts. This suggests that the race in AI is not solely about access to the most advanced hardware but also about optimizing algorithms and resource management, which may allow China to continue closing the technological gap despite restrictions. 2. The ineffectiveness of export controls. While the U.S. aimed to maintain its lead through export controls, reports indicate that these measures have been circumvented. Chinese firms have managed to stockpile banned chips before restrictions took effect. And some have even smuggled or acquired these components through shell companies. This challenges the assumption that regulatory measures can effectively contain technological advancements in a globalized economy where information and resources can be shared through various means. 3. Shift from software to infrastructure. The narrative of AI dominance has traditionally focused on software innovation and algorithmic advancements. However, recent developments indicate a shift towards the importance of infrastructure, specifically the construction of data centers and high-performance computing facilities. The U.S.'s Stargate Project, with its investment in physical infrastructure, highlights a recognition that future AI advancements will hinge more on computational power and data storage capabilities than on software alone. This pivot suggests that countries with the ability to build and deploy infrastructure quickly may have a strategic advantage, potentially allowing China to compete more effectively despite its perceived disadvantages in chip technology. For global competition and military implications, the race for AI supremacy has broader implications beyond economic and technological leadership. It extends into military capabilities as well. The notion that AI could provide a decisive military advantage adds a layer of urgency to the competition. If China can continue to develop AI technologies that rival those of the U.S., the balance of power could shift dramatically, emphasizing the importance of international negotiations and cooperation on AI governance rather than purely competitive strategies. 5. Investment discrepancies. The U.S. is making substantial investments in AI infrastructure, with initiatives like the Stargate Project promising $500 billion over several years. However, skepticism surrounds the ability of U.S. tech giants to deliver on these promises. Elon Musk's remarks about the financial viability of the Stargate project raise questions about whether such ambitious funding can be realistically secured. This uncertainty contrasts with China's sustained commitment to AI development, suggesting that while the U.S. may boast larger investment figures, China's ability to mobilize resources quickly may allow it to execute its plans more effectively. 6. Censorship versus innovation. China's history of censorship and regulation could be perceived as a hindrance to innovation in AI. Yet the rapid development of competitive AI models from Chinese firms indicates that innovation can thrive even within restrictive environments. This counterintuitive outcome suggests that governmental control does not always stifle technological advancement. Instead, it may focus efforts on specific goals that align with national interests, potentially leading to breakthroughs that challenge U.S. supremacy. In summary, the interplay of regulatory measures, infrastructure development, and the optimization of resources in AI has created a complex landscape in which traditional assumptions about technological dominance and competition are being challenged. China's ability to adapt and innovate in the face of U.S. export controls, along with a shifting focus towards infrastructure, highlights a more nuanced understanding of the ongoing AI race. The recently unveiled AI Development Action Plan by China, which includes a staggering $137 billion investment over the next 5 years, is a crucial milestone in the global AI landscape. While many aspects of this initiative have been discussed widely, several overlooked elements deserve attention due to their potential significance in shaping the future of AI competition, global influence, and national security. 1. Infrastructure development focus. One of the most crucial yet often understated elements of China's AI plan is its commitment to building extensive data centers and enhancing computing power. By mid-2024, China is expected to have around 250 advanced data centers operational or under construction, which will dramatically increase its computational capabilities. This focus on infrastructure is significant because it points to a strategic shift in AI development from merely algorithmic innovation to a more hardware-centric approach, echoing trends seen in the U.S. with projects like the Stargate Project. The implications of this infrastructure push are far-reaching. Enhanced computational capabilities will enable China to train more sophisticated AI models more efficiently, potentially outpacing the U.S. in certain applications. As the competition increasingly hinges on who can provide better computational resources, this infrastructure development could allow China to leapfrog in AI capabilities, affecting industries from healthcare to defense. 2. Efficiency over resources. Chinese firms like DeepSeek and ByteDance are reportedly developing high-performing AI models that require fewer resources than their U.S. counterparts. This trend towards efficiency and resource utilization is noteworthy because it indicates a possible paradigm shift in how AI systems are developed and deployed. The ability to achieve competitive performance with lesser computing power suggests that innovations in algorithms and architecture may be as crucial as the raw computational resources themselves. This development could allow Chinese companies to maintain a competitive edge even in the face of U.S. export controls on advanced semiconductor technology. As the U.S. focuses on imposing restrictions on hardware, China's ability to innovate on the software side could mitigate some of the disadvantages posed by these restrictions, ensuring that they continue to advance in AI development. 3. Implications of U.S. export controls. While the U.S. export controls aimed at restricting China's access to advanced chips have been widely covered, the loopholes that allow Chinese firms to circumvent these restrictions are often overlooked. Reports indicate that Chinese companies have stockpiled chips and have engaged in smuggling operations to acquire necessary semiconductor technology. This reality raises important questions about the long-term effectiveness of U.S. regulations. If Chinese firms can continue to develop competitive AI systems despite these export controls, it may compel the U.S. to rethink its strategy. The focus might need to shift from merely restricting access to advanced technology to fostering an environment that encourages innovation while managing risks associated with military applications of AI. 4. Global power dynamics and choices. The geopolitical implications of the U.S.-China AI competition cannot be understated. Countries around the world are likely to face increasing pressure to choose between U.S. and Chinese AI technologies. This choice will have ramifications not just for economic partnerships but also for national security. As AI technologies become integral to military applications and cybersecurity, the decision of which technology to adopt could define the global balance of power. This aspect is often overlooked in discussions about AI development. Yet it speaks to the broader implications of technological supremacy. Nations will not only evaluate the economic benefits of these systems but will also consider the strategic alignments that come with them. The prospect of AI becoming a tool for geopolitical leverage makes the competition even more significant. 5. The role of private sector initiatives. The involvement of private sector players in the U.S.'s Stargate Project, which aims to invest $500 billion into AI infrastructure, is a critical development that may be underestimated. This initiative reflects a growing recognition that the U.S. government cannot shoulder the burden of AI leadership alone. Collaboration with tech giants is essential. However, the effectiveness of such collaborations hinges on the commitment of these companies to invest in long-term infrastructure. The skepticism surrounding the actual availability of funds for the Stargate project is voiced by figures like Elon Musk. Highlights a potential vulnerability. If private sector players cannot deliver on their financial commitments, the U.S. may find itself at a disadvantage in the AI race, allowing China to capitalize on its steady investments in infrastructure development. 6. The need for strategic dialogues. Another often overlooked aspect is the potential for dialogue between the U.S. and China regarding AI development. As both nations advance their AI capabilities, the risks associated with AI technologies, particularly in military applications, necessitate a conversation about ethical standards and safety protocols. The absence of such dialogues could lead to an arms race in AI technologies that prioritize speed and capability over safety and control. Discussions about regulating the development and deployment of AI technologies, especially concerning military applications, could be pivotal as both nations progress in AI. Establishing norms and standards might prevent catastrophic outcomes and ensure that advancements are beneficial rather than detrimental. Conclusion. The AI Development Action Plan by China, marked by significant investment in infrastructure development, is emblematic of the broader global competition for AI supremacy. While the immediate focus may be on the financial commitments and technological advancements, the underlying themes of infrastructure efficiency, global power dynamics, and the role of the private sector hold profound implications for the future of AI. Understanding and addressing these elements will be crucial for both nations as they navigate the complexities of technological competition in an increasingly interconnected world. 1. China's strategic AI investment. The announcement of China's $137 billion investment in AI development over 5 years highlights its determination to become a global leader in AI technology. This ambitious plan is not only about increasing funding but also involves building extensive AI infrastructure, including advanced data centers, which are crucial for enhancing computing power. As of mid-2024, around 250 data centers were reported to be operational or under construction, helping China achieve significant computational capabilities. This strategic move signifies China's intent to close the technological gap with the U.S. and solidify its position in the global AI landscape. 2. U.S. response and Stargate Project. In reaction to China's rapid advancements, the U.S. launched the Stargate Project, a $500 billion initiative aimed at developing a robust AI infrastructure. This project underscores the shifting focus from software innovation to hardware and data infrastructure, crucial for sustaining AI development. The U.S. aims to secure its lead in AI through substantial investment in data centers and high-performance computing, indicating a broader recognition that infrastructure is critical to AI success. This competition underscores the significance of state-driven initiatives in shaping technological dominance. 3. Technological advancements and resource efficiency. Both nations are witnessing breakthroughs in AI capabilities, with Chinese companies like DeepSeek and ByteDance producing high-performing AI models that require fewer resources compared to their U.S. counterparts. This trend reflects a potential shift in the AI landscape where efficiency and innovative resource utilization could allow countries with less access to cutting-edge technology to remain competitive. The ability to develop effective models with limited resources could redefine how AI capabilities are realized and may change the competitive dynamics between the U.S. and China. 4. Impact of export controls and supply chain challenges. The effectiveness of U.S. export controls aimed at limiting China's access to advanced semiconductors has come into question. Despite these restrictions, Chinese firms have reportedly found ways to circumvent them, allowing them to continue developing competitive AI systems. This situation raises concerns about the long-term efficacy of export controls and the complexities of global supply chains, which are crucial for the development of AI technologies. The challenges posed by these controls not only affect the competitive landscape but also highlight the interconnectedness of global technology markets, making it difficult for unilateral actions to significantly hinder progress in a globalized economy. 1. The Space Race 1957 to 1975. The Cold War rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union manifested prominently in the space race, marked by significant events such as the launch of Sputnik 1 in 1957 and the Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969. This competition catalyzed immense investments in technology and infrastructure, echoing the modern context of AI development, where both the U.S. and China are racing to achieve supremacy in a cutting-edge technology. The U.S. response to Soviet advancements, including the creation of NASA and significant funding for scientific research, parallels the current U.S. initiatives like the Stargate Project aimed at retaining AI leadership. 2. The Manhattan Project 1942 to 1946. During World War II, the U.S. launched the Manhattan Project, a massive research and development initiative to produce the first nuclear weapons. This project involved significant financial investment and collaboration among top scientists and was driven by the urgent necessity to achieve a technological advantage over Axis powers. Similar to the current U.S. China competition in AI, the Manhattan Project was characterized by a race against time and the need for advanced infrastructure, showcasing how geopolitical tensions can spur technological advancements. 3. The Industrial Revolution 18th to 19th century. The Industrial Revolution marked a period of rapid industrial growth and technological innovation, fundamentally transforming economies and societies. The competition between nations for industrial dominance led to significant investments in infrastructure such as railways and factories. This historical context reflects the current investments in AI infrastructure and technology, where nations like China and the U.S. are vying for technological superiority and economic leadership through substantial funding and development of advanced computing resources. In January 2025, China announced a substantial $137 billion investment plan aimed at significantly enhancing its artificial intelligence AI capabilities over the next 5 years. This initiative marks a critical phase in the ongoing competition with the United States in the AI sector, particularly in light of the U.S. export controls that have sought to limit China's access to advanced semiconductors essential for AI development. Future outlook on AI development in China. 1. Accelerated infrastructure development. China's commitment to invest heavily in AI infrastructure will likely result in a rapid expansion of data centers and computing facilities. By 2025, the operational capacity is expected to reach over 500 exaFLOPS, narrowing the gap with U.S. capabilities. Given the current pace of development, Chinese companies and local governments will likely work collaboratively to optimize computing resources, enhancing efficiency and performance. As advanced data centers come online, China's ability to train larger AI models will significantly improve, potentially leading to breakthroughs in various applications from healthcare to autonomous systems. 2. Innovation in AI algorithms. The rising efficiency of Chinese AI models, as demonstrated by companies like DeepSeek and ByteDance, indicates a shift towards leveraging less resource-intensive algorithms. This trend suggests that Chinese firms may continue to innovate by developing models that achieve competitive performance without the need for the most advanced hardware. As AI research becomes more collaborative and global, Chinese researchers could also share insights with international partners, further accelerating innovation. 3. Responses to U.S. export controls. The effectiveness of U.S. export controls remains a point of contention, as Chinese firms have reportedly managed to stockpile advanced semiconductors and find alternative supply routes. In the future, China may develop domestic semiconductor capabilities and seek to reduce dependency on foreign technology. This could lead to advancements in China's chip manufacturing industry, which may eventually close the technological gap with the U.S. For geopolitical implications, the competition between the U.S. and China in AI will extend beyond technological advancements to encompass broader geopolitical dynamics. Countries may increasingly find themselves choosing between U.S. and Chinese AI systems, which could influence global economic and security alliances. As both nations invest in AI for military applications, the potential for AI to become a decisive factor in future conflicts or international negotiations will grow. 5. public and private sector collaboration. The announcement of the U.S. Stargate Project with a projected investment of $500 billion in AI infrastructure signals a coordinated effort between the American government and private sector. In contrast, China's approach will likely involve a more centralized strategy with the government directing investments and resources toward key sectors. This could enhance the Chinese government's control over AI development, allowing for potentially faster decision-making and project execution compared to the more fragmented U.S. system. Predictions for the AI landscape by 2030. 1. Technological parity. By 2030, it is plausible that China and the U.S. will achieve a form of technological parity in certain AI domains. As both countries continue to invest heavily in infrastructure and talent, the competitive landscape may evolve into a race of efficiency and application rather than sheer computational power. 2. Global standards and norms. The competition may push both nations to establish global standards and ethical norms regarding AI use. This could lead to international agreements on the development and deployment of AI technologies, particularly concerning military applications and data privacy. 3. AI in everyday life. The integration of AI into everyday life will accelerate in both countries, with applications ranging from smart cities to personalized healthcare. The competition will likely drive innovation across various industries, leading to improved services and solutions for consumers. 4. Emergence of new competitors. Other nations, particularly in Europe and Asia, may also ramp up their AI initiatives, seeking to establish themselves as significant players in the field. This could lead to a more multipolar AI landscape where multiple countries contribute to advancements in AI technologies. 5. Long-term strategic outcomes. Ultimately, the long-term outcome of this competition may hinge on several factors, including regulatory environments, public acceptance of AI technologies, and the ability to address ethical concerns surrounding AI development. The country that can effectively navigate these challenges while maintaining a competitive edge in innovation may emerge as the leader in the global AI landscape. In summary, the future of AI development in China, propelled by significant investment and a strategic focus on infrastructure, holds the potential for transformative advancements. As the competition with the U.S. intensifies, both nations will likely shape the global AI narrative, influencing technology, economy, and geopolitics in the years to come.